Hello. My presentation is going to be about gerrymandering in Texas, an issue that has happened recently from that started in summer when Trump wanted to pick up 5 seats in the House to secure his positioning during the midterms. The reason Republicans want to do this is for the obvious fact that they want to secure their position in the House among the threats of a blue wave coming during the mid elections. Trump is worried about that. He has I've seen that he's fallen out of favorability from his supporters, especially from Latino voters that do not like the immigration enforcements from ICE. 60% of them being not in favor of that. Um, so districts, correlate to the seats in the House. You only need a 51%. Um, well, you only need 51% of a vote there to hold that seat. So winning over 80, 70 doesn't really matter. That's why cracking and packing play a role later into this presentation. The people that are for this, the pros for the Republicans is that they it secures the vote for them. It secures their positioning. It allows them to do. It allows them to move more stuff forward for that they want to do. Um, it the Republicans are saying that the map that they that their new redistrict map, their gerrymandered map aligns more with what voters have voted for in those areas, the areas where Trump was ahead by 10 points during his election. As of currently, they hold 25 seats in the House here in Texas, and they benefit from gaining 5. In the next map, I will demonstrate where they cracked and where they packed to gain these new seats. Um, okay, so my mouse is picking it up. Here in the San Antonio and Austin area, we have three. We have 3 seats currently. Um, we lose one. We lose one here. They cracked and they packed it into the surrounding areas. Same thing with Fort Worth and Dallas. They here you can see that they removed district. I know it's District 32, but it's this map's not numbered and I couldn't find anything else. Here in District 32 was added on to the surrounding rural areas that are prominently where white voters tend to vote for the Republicans. Um, Same thing within the Houston area. I'm pretty sure we had 3 there, and it's going to turn into 2 as well. Um, Basically, what they've done is they've given these areas to Democrats they don't mind where they don't mind them holding the majority. The Democrats are obviously against the redrawing of lines this early into the year. It usually happens every 10 years. on an odd year, if I remember correctly. The previous time we vote or they redrew it was in 2021. It was supposed to happen in 2031. As of currently, the Dems hold 13 seats, and if we go back to the map, we can see that they lose a seat here, and they lose another seat here, and in between the San Antonio and Austin area and the Fort Worth and Dallas area. Um, Among the potential of losing more. Uh, we 4 months ago they did try to leave. They did try to leave the state, um, so that they wouldn't have to vote on the gerrymandered map. But um, as of currently, I'm pretty sure most of them are back. Um, who was the speaker? Um, I think his name's James Tal. He's back. He's currently running for senator as well, for a Senate seat. Um, it's not sustainable. In class, we learned that they make roughly $7,200, whether they're in session or not, making it really hard for them to stay out of state. That's why they needed help funding. They needed help being funded. Um, I remember Illinois, Chicago, that area was helping with all that. But regardless, if the session ends, Governor Abbott can keep calling special sessions over and over and over. So it's not really a sustainable option, and it would lead to them having to vote on it eventually. But their most likely strategy would have been to just stay out of state for the duration of till the midterm happened. Um, Another thing that I recall that happened is that the FBI for some reason wanted to help uh, relocating or locating these Democrats that fled the state, so they wouldn't have to vote. I don't think it was. I don't think they would have been able to do anything about that. There has been previous times that Democrats have left the state to not vote on something. There has been a response to the gerrymandering by Texas. Currently, some might say there's a redistricting war across the nation, with a lot of blue states doing the same thing Texas is doing because of the response Trump had to wanting more seats from Texas, such as California, their Proposition 50. They wanted to. They're going to pick up some. They're going to do the same thing by picking up some few seats. They're going to also crack and pack in certain areas. I have two other maps to show as well. Um, Previously, the district court said that it wasn't allowed because of obvious racial gerrymandering, but as of currently, the Supreme Court reversed the decision because they said that it politically aligns with what voters voted for in 2024 for Trump. Here, here are the maps. This is the current one. Well, that was the current one till they voted for Proposition 50. Not sure when it's gonna come into. It's gonna officially be the new map. I know it's sometime before the midterms. Right here, as you can see, they cracked here, and they packed it into this district. Mostly North California was cracked and packed into the districts where Democrats hold a strong position. Um, as we can see, they two districts were packed together. Same thing they did in Texas, where in the Fort Worth, Dallas area, where you can see that this really long area was packed together after being cracked. Uh, that is it for the issue in Texas. Um, Democrats don't really like this what's going on because of the obvious of the obvious problem where they see exploitation for an unfair election this midterms. I mean, usually it would be done like every 10 years, but it's happening early. Uh, it's happening earlier because our president asked for it, and there's a lot of talk going around. And that was it for my presentation.